All right, Justin, we get a lot of questions asking us about the difference in the UK between spread betting and Forex trading. Why don't you give the guys a brief synopsis?
Sure. So spread betting is really only popular in the UK, and there's a few specific reasons for that we'll go into. Whereas with Forex trading, obviously worldwide popular, and a much larger community. So that causes the consideration for a UK trader should go one way or the other. So we're going to go through that today in a few easy steps.
Guys, I'm Noam Corbell.
And I'm Justin Grossbard. Welcome to Compare Forex Brokers.
All right, Justin, I think the question on everyone's lips is, what are the main differences between spread betting and Forex trading? Let's just go straight to the differences and then leave the similarities to the end of the video if you don't mind. What is the main difference between Forex trading and spread betting in the UK?
Okay, it's tax. And remember, we are talking about the UK. So the UK tax has, the department looked at spread betting quite differently from every other country, and they said spread betting, unlike Forex trading, is a form of gambling. And that was actually a big change, because what that means is that, like gambling, like if you win money on a sporting event or the horses, you don't get taxed on that amount, and it's the same with spread betting. So there are no capital gains tax on spread betting. That works two ways. So if you make money, you're not going to be taxed. If you lose money, you can't claim that as a loss and offset that against your current income.
Yeah.
But obviously, nobody wants to trade, make good money, and then pay tax on it. So that's the appeal of spread betting from a tax perspective, at which, once again, you have to be UK resident to get this tax benefit. Now,
the second difference is the fact that when you're trading Forex versus spread betting, in Forex there are standardized accounts. So you might trade 0.1 of a lot, also known as a micro lot. You might trade a full lot. They're standardized accounts. So the brokers that provide you access to trading Forex markets are giving you those standardized lots to trade, okay? Which has its limitations. Whereas with spread betting, you're not actually like buying a standardized contract. You're literally just taking a punt and just staking a claim on whether your punt is going to go up or go down. So you might be punting on currencies. So you might be punting on a currency pair like the GBP versus the USD, which obviously is very, very popular. And you might just say that, you know, over a certain price, I think it's going to go up. Or you think you're going to go short it and it's going to drop below a certain price. You make you stake a claim on it, so you put, like, let's say a £10,000 punt on that, and if it goes above or below that price by however many points, you will obviously, you know, make a significant profit on the amount of points that it's gone up specifically. So it is very different to how Forex works, even though you have exposure to the same market essentially, because we're talking about Forex, the Forex market, and we're talking about currency pairs that are provided to you in both the Forex world and also in the spread betting world.
and this is a similarity now, is that the fact is, if you're trading the pound versus USD, you're not buying the USD. Okay, that's the key difference here. So either spread betting or Forex trading, you don't buy the currency.
You don't own the underlying asset. You're
Correct.
just having a view on
which
way
direction it's going to go. We're both in agreement here. So, you know, and that offers a lot more flexibility than having to, you know, go to, let's say, an airport, buy currency, put it away, and then hand it back. So that's the biggest. This flexibility is the largest element, and then comes leverage.
Yep. So in both worlds, so in the Forex trading world and in the spread betting world, particularly in the UK, retail traders can get access to up to 30-to-1 leverage. Okay, so leverage in spread betting, you know, some brokers, you know, might offer a little bit less, other brokers might offer a little bit more, but normally you're looking at between 20 and 30-to-1 leverage. And it's exactly the same in the world of Forex too, between 20 and 30 to 1, depending on the broker that you choose.
And leverage is a must because currencies don't move much. 1% will be a huge movement of the pound versus USD. So obviously 1% isn't much. If you can get a leverage of 30 to 1, that's going to amplify it quite a lot. That means that you can make larger profits. It also means you can make a larger loss. But at least these movements are more worthwhile. So for both CFDs and spread betting, there's normally short-term trades. That's the key thing, because if you hold it for multiple days, you get charged something called an overnight fee, and those fees do add up. So generally, we're talking about trades that last hours.
Short-term speculation.
Yeah, hours, not days or quarters, is generally another similarity.
And then the other similarity is the fact that you can have a view on the upside or the downside. So if you think that something's going to go up or something's going to go down, in both markets, you can go long or short. You can buy or sell depending on how bullish you are on a particular market, and that is another similarity.
Yeah, and there's a huge range of currency pairs, majors. There's a wide range of exotics with a lot of brokers. So, and it doesn't even have to be with a base of the pound. It can be, two very different currency pairs. So once again, that flexibility is really an overarching feature of either spread betting or Forex trading.
Right, Justin, very, very briefly before we end this video, do you want to maybe just tell the guys quickly about our spread betting calculator that we launched not too long ago?
Absolutely. So we launched a spread betting calculator which allows for the 5 most traded currency pairs for British UK residents. And what it does is it gives a live spread, so you can actually know the live prices. And then you can do your calculations of how much would you trade, what do you think that currency will move to, and it will tell you what your predicted profit or loss would be on that scenario. So it really gives you that feel of how spread betting works and what the kind of profitability would be of certain trades and certain exposure.
The other thing that I like about our spread betting calculator is that we actually provide the average spread or the fee that like brokers in this space earn on your bet or on your punt in spread betting, which I think is quite unique because it helps to to work out which currency pair you might trade, because you might know that for something that's a little bit more exotic, the broker's take is a little bit too high, so you might not look at that one. You might look at something that's a little bit more commonplace in terms of trading. So I think that's an interesting.
And these spreads will vary during the day, on the weekends, etc. So once again, you can come back to the calculator and you'll see different spreads, and it's quite an interesting area to look. And look, the brokers are there to make money as well, so it's important to understand what their take is of any trade as part of the process. Yeah,
guys, we'll put a link to that spread betting calculator, which we think will be really helpful for you guys, in the link down below. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about our videos, and again, give us feedback in the comment section. If there's anything else that you would like us to produce, any other content, any other videos, please don't hesitate to let us know. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.